Hi guys, it's Krista.
It's Jared.
And we are in the kitchen making summer porridge that I found on Pinterest. So Jared's gonna do
The videotaping.
And I'm gonna just throw it all together and show you guys how it turns out. So, we got all of our little half-pint jars here all washed up and ready to go. We just bought these at our local grocery store, so they're not too hard to find. They come with the steel lids, and I'm doing 8 of these, which will give us each one for the next 4 days, and I think that's enough to start out with because the recipe says that they only keep for about 3 to 4 days. So the first thing you want to do is put your 1/4 cup of oats. I'm using the steel cut oats. You can also use the old-fashioned style. Actually, it'll make it a lot easier if you have a funnel, because I like to spill. So just go ahead and fill up all of your jars. So now we are going to do some mango almond, some blueberry maple, and I didn't find a recipe for the strawberry, but I love like the strawberries and cream oatmeal, so we're going to be doing strawberry kind. And then also I'm going to try the peanut butter cocoa, and it's kind of a mix between 2 recipes I found, so we'll have to see how that turns out. These recipes do call for dried chia seeds, but we couldn't find any, so we're going to leave those out. You can add them if you prefer. So the next thing you need to do is add your milk, and these all call for a 1/3 cup of skim milk, so we're going to go ahead and do that. The next thing we're going to add to every single flavor is a 1/4 cup of low-fat Greek yogurt. Now, we're not big fans of Greek yogurt, but I think mixed in with all this, it's going to just give it a nice little creamy texture, and it'll be delicious. Oh. So, you're going to go ahead and measure out your 1/4 cup here, and I'm using the 0% milk fat kind, but you can use the low fat too if you prefer that kind. Just go ahead and add this in. And go ahead and fill the rest of your jars with a 1/4 cup of the Greek yogurt. So I just emptied out this 16-ounce Greek yogurt, and I had almost enough for all 8. So just keep that in mind with however many you're making. Now we're going to start adding the fun stuff. So now is when you would add your chia seeds, if you have those. Now we're going to start adding some of the other ingredients. So for the mango almond, you're going to want to put in a 1/4 teaspoon of honey. So, time to get a little messy. Whoop, don't want a tablespoon. And now we're going to add our 1/4 teaspoon of almond extract to the same 2 that you just added the honey to.
Careful, you're going to drip honey.
Okay. It's not very much at all, but almond extract tends to be strong, so don't overdo it with that one. Now, these 2 are done, so you can go ahead and put the lids on these. You want to go ahead and add the lids now before you put the fruit in, and give them a good shake, and then add the fruit after you shake them up. So I'm going to set them over here and do the rest of mine. Now these two I'm going to make into peanut butter chocolate. Actually, I lied, we don't have peanut butter. We have almond butter with flax seeds, so that's going to make it a little more nutritious. Now we're going to add a tablespoon of our very messy but delicious almond butter with flax seed. Ah. Okay, after you've added in your peanut butter or your almond butter, you need to add a tablespoon of cocoa powder, cutting it close on that. Okay, and then those are ready for their lids. So these two, we're going to do the blueberry maple. Now for that one, we need to add 2 teaspoons of maple syrup. We have some right here. We need to put the lids on these before we add the blueberries. And last but not least is the one that I'm kind of winging here. So I'm going to do like a strawberry vanilla type of summer porridge here. I'm just going to put in like a tiny little bit of vanilla. Not really going to measure it. Maybe like a half teaspoon. And also, just to give it a little bit of sweetness, I'm going to add some strawberry preserves. You can add like sugar or jam, you know, whatever you want to do, but I'm just going to do a little scoop of that in there. Okay. And now we're going to put the lids on everything and shake them all up. This is my shaker. Oh, now that we've gotten these all shaken up, go ahead and take all of your lids off and make sure you don't get them like out of order like we almost did, because we're like, oh god, what flavor is that? Because you need to know which fruit to add to which jar. And it says you can add about 1/4 cup of all the fruits, or until the jar is full. So I think it's really up to you. So here goes our strawberries. And I'm just using all the strawberries we had left, so it might not quite be 1/4 cup. You want to leave a little bit of room at the top to stir or shake again. Okay.
Blueberry.
This one?
Yeah. Yes.
And the mango. We have a lot of mango. So this was actually a whole mango. I'm probably going to have some leftover mango here. Alright guys, so now we're just going to finish putting the lids back on, shaking everything up again, and putting them in the fridge. There's no cooking, so you just let them sit overnight, and we're going to try these in the morning and let you know how they are. Thanks for watching.